Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum little kids. This is Shahroz Abdullah and now today we are going to discuss System International or International System of Units. If you remember in the previous work we have discussed with physical quantities, we have discussed with types of physical quantities. There were two classes of physical quantities, base physical quantities and derived physical quantities, right? And now today we are going to discuss with international system of units or system international. You know what happened, initially there were three systems. MKS, meter kilogram second, in which length was measured in the units of meters, meter kilogram mass was measured in the units of kilograms, time was measured in the units of second. Second was CGS system, centimeter gram second, length was measured in the centimeters, mass was measured in the units of grams, and time was measured in the units of seconds. Similarly, FPS, foot pound seconds, length was measured in the units of foots, mass was measured in the units of pounds, and time was measured in the units of second. These three systems were valid in different regions. What was the basic problem? When people were shifting from one region to another region, they were facing problem in understanding their units. When people from one region to another region, when they shift, they face problem in understanding their units. To resolve this issue, what scientists did in 1960, Sèvres, a city of France, in an international conference at Bureau of International Weights and Measures, scientists gathered and they decided to introduce a very uniform system which will be valid throughout. They came to the conclusion with SI system. Okay, what they did, they introduced SI system. SI system shows you System International. This system is a kind of a system in which include both the units, base units as well, derived units as well, and this is valid throughout. So it's very easy for the people to understand their units, like to understand their things, because it's valid throughout. So SI system is everywhere valid, so people have no problem to understand anyone's unit, right? So let me summarize today's work. This was all about international system or System International. We have discussed today what is System International or International System of Units. Okay. Initially there were three systems, MKS, CGS, FPS. These were valid in different regions. People were, when shifting from one region to another, they faced some problem over there. To resolve this issue, in 1960s, Sèvres, city of France, at International Bureau of Weights and Measures, in an international conference, scientists gathered and introduced a kind of a uniform system which is valid throughout. So to make things easier for people, convincible, so easy to make things easy, they decided to work with SI system which is valid throughout. This includes base units as well and derived units as well, right? So this was all about today's lecture. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz. Fi Amanillah.